Welcome to the Ora-gen channel. Welcome, guys. My name is Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen channel. I want to welcome everyone back to the space today. I wanted to do a brief read on the topic of your emotions are a portal. So this came to me a couple of days ago, and it's kind of been just sitting on my virtual desk. I had read a passage in Gary Zukav's Seat of the Soul, and it was talking about your emotional centers. And it was speaking about how to really feel into when your emotional centers are activated by different kinds of energy. So, in the passage in the book that I was reading, it was talking about feeling the difference between emotional centers or your chakral system. So that would be like your root chakra, your your sacral, your solar plexus, your heart chakra, your throat chakra, your pineal or third eye, and then your crown chakra. And of course, the chakral system expands way beyond those areas, but he was speaking about these specific areas and noticing when energy is flowing through those areas associated with fear and doubt versus happiness, trust, security, feeling supported, energies that are higher vibrational. And so this topic of your energy centers being like portals came to me because there was something there in the energy that I was picking up about the importance right now for the collective to really tune into how their energy centers are being activated, i.e., their emotions and how they're flowing through those energy centers, and noticing the way that it feels when you are experiencing fear or doubt, say moving through your heart chakra, versus energies that feel supported and safe and happy. And why this is important for the collective at this time, there was some messaging coming through about where the collective is at in this timeline and working on those soul path growth areas, the shifts that you are making that are opening up these doorways of opportunity for you, and where fear and doubt might be coming through instead of a feeling of supported, feeling cared for, feeling safe, feeling excited and happy about some of these new opportunities. There might be some energies of fear and doubt that are lingering, that are holding whoever this message is resonating with up from being able to move through those new spaces that will help to open those doors. So I mentioned this in a reading before that there might be an energy of feeling like something is delayed. Well, if there is an energy of fear and doubt moving through those energy centers within you, it can be very hard to tap in and tune into these new experiences, these new opportunities that are completely unknown in some cases, and feeling safe and comfortable with that. So I wanted to pick up some messaging today to help out with whoever this message is resonating with, to assist them with some thoughts that are energy based and channeled or guided messages to assist them with moving through this challenge, this space within themselves that they are still healing, and how to be aware of and identify when you are starting to experience fear and doubt moving through your energy center, and how to help balance that out and bring it back the other direction. So I want to take a moment once again to welcome everybody who is joining the space. And definitely mention that this is a timeless general reading for the collective. So whatever time you have found this message and you are drawn to it, there might be something in here for you. Also, I want to mention that I do speak about energies as masculine and feminine, but this is referring to the energies and is not indicative of gender. So he could be a she could be a he. Definitely apply the roles where they fit. I also want to mention that if anything comes up here in the areas of mental health, physical health, law, business, any areas where you should be consulting a professional, please do that. I am not asserting that I am giving professional guidance in these areas. I am just sharing information that is channeling through, and then it is up to you how you apply it and how you work through that. Okay, guys, so with that being said, I have the Starseed Oracle deck here with me, the Inner Child Oracle, and I also have my handwritten deck. So we're going to take a lead card from the Starseed Oracle. And as I mentioned before in all of my reads, the cards have been pre-shuffled and charged. I'm just going to give them a little bit of a shuffle here, just so that we can make sure everything is shuffled in nicely, guys. I hope that your day is beautiful and going well. The day that this was recorded, it was a gorgeous Saturday, or it is a gorgeous Saturday. And so I hope that whenever you find this video, whatever time of day you find it, you are enjoying your day and definitely getting a chance to really tap in and tune in and understand what's coming up for you, how you're feeling, and why. What there is to learn and understand from how you are feeling. There's something really big in that part of the energy today that I'm picking up. Okay, guys, let's just go on ahead and split the deck, and we're going to take the bottom card here. Wow. So I want to mention that the Starseed Oracle, the card that came up for today's reading is You're Not Alone. So this is talking about isolation, physical connection, and community. So this goes into that root chakra, sacral chakra type energy that I was speaking about towards the beginning of the message here, that there could be some energy here where you're not feeling supported fully or not really knowing how to proceed. And maybe you're feeling right now like you're on an island, like you are alone. And you're getting some reinforcement and some messaging here from the Starseed Oracle that you are in fact not alone, and that there are some processes that you can engage in, okay, through physical connection, or maybe taking some time to yourself, and while being in that isolated state, not just sitting there isolated, but actually utilizing it as time to tap in and tune in and understand like what is coming up for you emotionally and how to heal through that. And that's really going to come from listening to what's coming up, not just running from it, not just feeling something and then saying, oh my gosh, I don't really want to feel that, and then just trying to get away from it or distract yourself or going to do another activity, but really sitting with it, maybe even taking a few deep inhalations and exhalations, breathing through that moment and understanding why that thing is coming up for you. So I'm seeing a lot in this card here, and even on the image of the card, there's a person that is kind of reaching up to the cosmos as they're seated, and there's like electrum or lightning coming from their hand, and just above them at an opposite angle is another aspect of themselves seated in the same position but in a reverse image. And they also have electrum coming out of their hand that is reaching the other person's hand. So I feel like there's some messaging here about our higher self and really how to tap into that. And we do that by sitting with ourselves. Meditation is really one of the best ways to access our intuition, our higher self, the inner knowing that we come here with, that we may not even believe that we have. Or maybe we don't trust ourselves to make decisions. And so when we are alone, we don't know how to make choices because we've never really stepped into that category of just trusting self and trying something. But you're really being encouraged here with the imagery from this card of tapping into your higher self, your higher knowing, and your higher knowledge. And I notice in this picture here in the image, the woman is seated. So there's something here, of course, about meditation, as I've mentioned before. And per usual with the Starseed cards, we see some sort of image here kind of drawing our attention to that North Star energy, or tapping into our, being in our North Node. Understanding how to tap in and tune in with what it is we are here to do, not what others want from us, think we should do, expect from us, have asked of us our entire life, but really getting to know ourselves and what it is we are here to do. And these are some key ways to really tap into this energy of like releasing that fear and doubt. You almost have to face it in a sense by sitting with yourself, understanding where the fear and doubt is coming from, breathing through it, and really listening to those messages of inner knowing. So I'm going to leave our featured card right there. And I just want to mention too, just underneath it at the bottom of the deck, we have the Star Keeper. So we have Cosmic Ancestor, seed the light by staying grounded. So you're also getting some encouragement here to really stay grounded. And we have some images on this card of ancient wisdom. Looks like an ancient pharaoh. So something maybe tapping into some ancient Egyptian ancestry or starseed ancestry. And we do know when we think about the pyramids and the way that they're lined up, there's a lot of energy there where the pyramids were situated on ley lines and had to do with like light portals and energy portals and things like that, as we've learned more about the way that the pyramids are set up in Egypt. So there's a lot here in the energy about tapping into ancestral energy and also understanding like light-based energy. And it's so interesting that word portal came up because we were talking about the emotions being like a portal. And truly it is, because the things that move through our energy centers, our energy centers act like a portal. So we really want to be aware of what is moving through those portals and why. Very excellent. So let's go on ahead and read the guided message here for the Starseed Oracle. So that is, you are not alone. So that one says isolation, physical connection, and community. The older the soul, the deeper the cave. Many starseeds and old souls enjoy their own company. Spending time alone can be comforting and necessary for their vitality, as it allows them to commune with their soul and fill up their energetic resources, especially if they have an underactive or open root chakra or find it hard being human. What were we just talking about, guys? Amazing. It says here, many starseeds find it more nourishing to retreat than to spend their time in meaningless conversations and relationships. However, we must remember that we're not here to go about this life alone. Humans are pack animals, and we all need love, company, and support of others, both emotionally and physically. In our increasingly online world, we can be connected to more people and yet feel more alone and isolated than ever. There's still so much we don't know about the energetic side effects of things like social media. With so many people knowing our news, what is it doing to our auric field? Commonly, we find ourselves in constant conversation, yet lacking the genuine connection of physical community and touch. The main message of this card is to step out of your cave and physically reach out to those in your life, to replenish when you need to, but not isolate yourself. This could be seeing friends and family who live nearby, or having a regular catch-up walk with someone. In what ways can you open yourself up to the people who are physically in your life, those who you truly know? Starseed Soul Inquiry. How can you reach out to people in your life physically? So you're getting another hint here, guys, about how to really tap into, like these energies that are moving through your portals, your energy centers. And another thing that we can do to help support ourselves is tapping into physical interaction with others. And I know it can be so tempting to just do this virtually now because everything's remote, or there's a way to access everything remotely, pretty much. But we're being encouraged that humans, meaning the form that you have come here in, requires some sort of physical interaction. So, looking at ways to tap into quality of building time with others can be another resource that you can use with this whole thing of understanding like what's going on inside of yourself, how to heal and move through it, and how to clean these things or clear these things out of your auric field. So this is really powerful. Okay, guys, there's so much more I could say on that. Like, it just goes so deep, but I don't want to spend so much time on that we don't get to these other areas of the cards. But definitely keep in mind there, the guidebook for the Starseed Oracle in the card, You Are Not Alone, is also talking about definitely taking time to yourself, but not isolating to the point where, you know, you have cut yourself off from interaction with others. So that's something I felt really needed to be emphasized and stated here. So let's move this deck out of the way. That's an amazing guide here to start the reading out. Let's go into the Inner Child Oracle and see what messages we have here. And we're going to just use these today as oracle. We're not going to read the guide for them. We just want to see if there's anything channeling through here, Spirit, that has to do with things that can help the collective, things they can consider that would assist them with maybe some fear and doubt-based energy that is still coming up, that is a little bit limiting or a lot limiting. Things that they can know that would assist them with this. Okay, let's just give this one more shuffle here. Let's see, let's just split the deck. Yeah, okay, so choose yourself today. Do not deny your importance. This was in reverse. And we have a number 8 and a number 13 on the table right now. So there's definitely something here about needing to take, more time for yourself, not always just moving that energy outward to others, burning out, and then going home and isolating. And I don't know who that specifically applies to, but there is something here about taking time for yourself, choosing yourself. It says today. So this is something you need to be in the practice of daily. I don't care if it's 5 to 10 minutes at the end of your day before you go to bed. You need to be taking time for yourself each and every day. This reinforces the energetic messaging that I'm important, I matter, I am loved, I am connected. And that first place where we experience that is honestly through ourselves, okay? So there's a strong messaging here. And then number 13, find your haven. There is a place of wonder waiting just for you. In taking that time for yourself daily, you are more likely to find energetic havens or places where you feel connected, you feel supported, they feel peaceful, relaxing, healing for you. If you are not taking that time daily, it will be much harder for you to locate these areas of your life or to create space for new areas of your life that can support this energy. So these are other ways that you can kind of identify, okay, there's a lot of fear and doubt. What are some places where I can support myself more or feel more of an energy of encouragement and safety? So some of this work is something that maybe you've put off for a while, whoever this message is resonating with. Excuse me, guys. And also there's something here about looking for that energy to be validated from outside sources. we need to be able to do that within ourselves. It's different if we're a small child and we're here and we're still really in the care of others and we can't do a whole lot for ourselves. But most people, hopefully listening to this message, are adults and are in a position to really tap into your inner knowing, your inner parent, your inner guide. I keep wanting to say inter instead of inner. But what's on the inside of you that feels connective? And if you haven't found that yet, you really should be taking time daily to tap into that. Okay, let's see what else. Maybe somebody needs to enter into a new space within themselves. Maybe that's why I'm saying enter. Or something they need to interact with in order to really tap into this. What else do we have, Spirit? Yeah, we have number 14 and 41. Wow, 14 reverse or 41 reverse. So we have flow with the rhythm. Let's see, get lots in the rhythm of movement today. Oh, get lost in the rhythm. I'm sorry, guys. It says get lost in the rhythm of movement today. This is in reverse. And so is number 41, which is you can do hard things. It says it is not as impossible as it may feel. So there's something in the energy here like a lack of belief in self or not feeling secure in yourself. Maybe you need to really find your flow, find your pacing, find your rhythm in whatever this is that you are trying to, or in the process of opening up, experiencing, doing. And a belief that you can do hard things, or things that you consider to be hard may not be as hard as you believe them to be, but it might be that limiting belief that is kind of keeping you stuck in a space of just like, it wants to get started, but it's not quite going yet. There's something here that has to do with belief in yourself. So once again, sitting in meditation, taking time out for yourself, doing loving, caring, and kind things for yourself can be a really powerful tool in tapping into that self-supportive, self-validating energy that can help you to grow your belief in yourself. And then also there's something here about just actually giving yourself a chance. Make a choice, make a decision, see how that goes, and then make an adjustment if it's not working the way you want it to or the way that you would like. But there is something here about trusting self because both of these cards are in reverse. So self-belief or trusting self. It's something that is bringing in this energy of fear and doubt, or is associated with this energy of fear and doubt. That could use some work, it looks like. Okay, Spirit, what do we have? Yeah, 21, let go of the past. It's time to envision a new story. This is upright. So there might be something in your past that was traumatic or something that was difficult for you to move through, and there might be some really strong core beliefs associated with that past experience that's created some limiting thoughts that's keeping you stuck. So you're being encouraged to let go of the past and understanding that it's okay to be misunderstood. That's in reverse. That's number 18. So it says perception is not always based on the truth. So even though others might have looked at you, it looks like, yeah, something happened, whoever this is resonating with, something happened in the past where you were genuine, open, honest, authentic, and didn't receive like energy in return. I don't know if this is something that goes back to childhood or just maybe when you were younger, but there's something here in the energy about a fear of moving forward in this area due to something that happened in the past. And really, you are being encouraged that it's okay if everyone doesn't understand you. It doesn't mean that that perception or the way that people are viewing you is the truth. It just means that they're not understanding. So if you have certain gifts, abilities, skill sets that are associated with what it is that you are here to do, and maybe it was very different from people in your family or friends that you grew up with in your community or what have you. Maybe people made comments that made you uncomfortable or made you feel bad about yourself. Maybe it brought up feelings of guilt or shame. You're being encouraged here today that it's okay that others misunderstood you. And this isn't about making them wrong either. It's just about understanding that everyone doesn't have to understand every aspect of you for you to be yourself. It's okay to be your authentic self. And if someone doesn't understand that, and it's not like a situation we're talking about here where somebody's doing something unhealthy or harmful. This is just a matter of perspective and what you are drawn to based on your personality and your soul path. If somebody doesn't understand that or others don't understand that, it's okay to maybe deal with those people in a way that feels connective for you. Maybe there's certain things you don't talk about with them because you understand that they just don't get it. And that's okay too. You know, relationships can be fluid and they can work in the way that they work best. But it looks like there's some past energy here that you're still working through. So it's time to really sit with that and understand where those feelings of guilt, maybe feelings of shame are coming from. And that it's okay that those people from your past did not understand you. And it is okay to move forward with your goals and the things that feel connective for you. You can only be you. Anything else is exhausting. It's tiring. Trying to be somebody you're not or trying to do something that others want you to do all the time. It's absolutely exhausting. And I pick up whoever this message is resonating with. You might be quite tired of trying to live your life that way. Let's see what else we have, Spirit. Any other messages for the collective? Let's see, can we have one more? Okay, that'll work. Let's see. Thank you. So, let's see the cards. Excuse me, guys. The cards are flying. Yeah, we have Let It Come Forth, number 22. Give yourself permission to feel it. See, I was just talking about sitting with those emotions. It looks like there's been a lot of energy of like when something comes up that doesn't feel good or that's hard or difficult to process, there's been a lot of just kind of running from it, moving away from it, distracting yourself, looking for areas of validation that have not served you in the long term. But you're being asked to let it come forth. Give yourself permission to feel what is coming up here. And in the image, we see a person standing in a beautiful garden setting. So there's something here about tapping into nature or communing with nature that can help you to move some of the energy associated with this past hurt or whatever has happened here that has made you feel unsafe or brought fear and doubt into your mind and heart. And you're also being encouraged, number 16, to go inward. It's time to connect with your inner child. So definitely I'm picking up this is something that happened during someone's childhood or an earlier life experience. And that could be something around your teens and early 20s. But I'm thinking like what's coming through here, especially with the image here on this card, somewhere around maybe 16 to 22. Or maybe something earlier than that. But it was definitely a time period when you were able to identify some aspect of yourself and that it was different from others. And the comments that people made to you and how those comments caused you to feel. So you're being encouraged to go inward. Let yourself feel what's there. Let the emotion come forth. And maybe even sitting in nature can help you with transmuting or releasing that energy so that you can move on with your life and get on with these beautiful goals that are ahead of you. Honestly, a lot of them are here now, but you're just having a hard time seeing them, it looks like, from what I'm looking at here in the cards. Probably due to feelings that are limiting, doubt and fear-based feelings that are keeping you from being able to see what's right in front of you. So this is actually really good, because so far what is coming up in the energy is that what you have been looking for, asking for, wanting is here. It's just a matter of finishing this work, allowing yourself to feel, allowing yourself to hear, understanding why these emotions are coming up, and doing the work to release this energy so that way you can walk through these doors. Also, there's something here about what you're manifesting and really being able to step into it in an authentic way and really enjoy that manifestation. It's not going to happen with all of this old energy hanging off of your auric field. So this is super important in, really tapping and tuning into your manifestations. Okay, let's go on ahead and move into the handwritten deck. We're just going to pull a little bit of energy out of here, and then we're going to close the reading out. So, great. Okay. Wow, we have things popping out already. Okay, Spirit. What do we have here for the collective that could be helpful with doing this healing work? Like how to move through this old energy. Things that can help them with understanding, processes that can help them with healing, and maybe even just facing what has happened in the past. Yeah, you guys have some financial security coming through, so some really good opportunities that are going to help you to have what you need monetarily. Also, looks like there's some new opportunities in love coming through. Yeah, you're being asked to consider your core values and what matters most to you. You're going to have to sit with yourself to really understand what's there. And we have the number 7 coming up. And the number 15. Maybe somebody was born July 15th. Maybe somebody this message is resonating with. Or maybe like the persons or people involved with what happened here, maybe their birthday's in July. I don't know. Like the people that, you feel that didn't understand you or something. So somebody, July 15th, that's coming up. Yeah, you're being encouraged not to think about groupthink and programmed thought processes, because the reality is it doesn't matter. You are who you are. So if people are more stuck in a mindset of doing things the same way that everyone else does it, that's just fine. And that's for them. So it's not even to judge that. I mean, I wouldn't say that that's the best way to do things, but then once again, that's even an opinion from me. If a person feels like that's the way that they want to operate, that's the way they want to operate. But for those of us who don't get into groupthink and generalized programming as far as our thought process, we are going to stick out. We are going to be different from the crowd, and it's okay. So you're being encouraged here to just, understand that you're different, accept that, and move forward on what's correct or what feels in alignment for you. Looks like you've dealt with some sort of manipulations associated with relationships, or maybe places where you were dealing with love in your life and feeling like there was some manipulation there. Yeah, there's something here about you feeling helpless or hopeless because of some of the experiences that you've been through associated with relationships and love. But remember what I said earlier, It came right out like the third card out. There are some new opportunities in love coming your way, or a new opportunity in love coming your way. As soon as you're doing this work, you're opening up, you're shifting your vibration, you're raising your vibration, is what I'm trying to say. And so you're going to start to draw more of what you desire. So you're being encouraged to continue to do that work. Yeah, there's something going on here. It's the allegory card, interpreted to reveal a hidden meaning. So there's something in this work that you're doing that maybe this healing work that you haven't really connected with yet, or not fully understanding. And so it's feeling like a hidden meaning, like there's something yet you have not understood or explored. So you're being encouraged to keep going. Consistent self-care. Sorry guys, the cards are just flying. Consistent self-care, health and wellness. Some of you here are engaging with it. Others need to step it up a bit. So looking at the processes that you're using daily, you know, in relation to your health and wellness. Are you getting out for a walk? Are you doing regular exercise? Are you like meditating? Are you taking time to just sit quietly if you've had a very busy day? Are you engaged with self-care to make sure that you're healthy emotionally? You know, really looking at all the areas of self-care, not just the base ones that people talk about commonly, but going deeper and making sure that your self-care regimen is consistent and it's up to date with what you need presently. Yeah, there might have been some people in the past that were misrepresenting the truth in relation to you, or saying things that were untrue. You're being encouraged to move past that energy and understand that some people just don't get it, and it's okay. You can just release that and release those types of relationships as well too. If you find a relationship is not serving you or it's toxic, you can definitely cut that out. You don't have to keep dealing with that. Or you can deal with it in a way that works for you. You don't have to put yourself in a vulnerable position with people who are not treating you with kindness. Someone you know is in reverse. I'm not sure if this is someone that you don't know, that maybe knows someone you know, or if this is someone that you know. Either way, the message is still there. If somebody is treating you in an unkind way, or you're around them and you're picking up an energy that doesn't feel connective, it feels like off, you feel drained, you feel like it's toxic, you feel negative when you leave their space, you're getting a warning that that person is probably out of alignment and you shouldn't be dealing with them, or you need to alter or change the way that you're dealing with them. They might even be an energy vampire. Yeah, it says here, raise your vibration. So if you have people getting into your space vibrationally, like energetically, that shouldn't be, like they have energetic cords attached, it's coming up to watch out for that. You need to definitely meditate and engage with connective processes more often to help yourself raise your vibration so that these people are not able to get into your energy field. Also, cord cutting, you know, doing processes that help you to clear out your energy or your auric field. Self-love and self-care is coming up again. And in working with all of these energies here of healing and self-care, you definitely have a doorway of wealth and abundance coming through. And abundance isn't always about money. Abundance can be about having more of something that you really want in your life. Abundantly, living abundantly. So that's another way to look at that card. Could be money, could be abundance in another form. Yeah, you might be a water sign, or somebody associated with this message might be a water sign. Or maybe you need to get out by the water. Maybe that's a place of healing for you. Anything else, Spirit? Somebody with the first, middle, or last initial Q. I'm going to get into the other side of my handwritten deck. It's a huge deck, so I literally had to bust it into two sides so I could hold the deck and shuffle it properly. Okay, Spirit, what do we have on this side of the deck? Anything else for the collective on this message? A lot coming through here about doing the healing work and what's coming through for you when you engage with this healing work and allow yourself to feel what's coming up. This is going to help you move through feelings of fear and doubt. Yeah, it's saying somebody with the first, middle, or last initial Y, and then not appropriate. So there might be somebody in your life with a first, middle, or last initial Y. It's not appropriate, or maybe they haven't been treating you in a an acceptable or appropriate manner. Yeah, energy cords, energy vampire. Those three came out back to back. Please be careful of that. Once again, really feel into like how you're feeling when you're around someone and when you leave their presence. If you are feeling drained, and this is not to say everybody that kind of drains our energy is intentionally trying to do it. It's not about that. It's about the fact that it is draining and you need to guard your energy. That energy is for you. It's for your goals. It's for your accomplishments. And you need to guard your energy. So if you're noticing that your energy is feeling drained after leaving someone's space, you really should take note of that and really consider, how much time you're going to spend around a person like that. I would be very careful about that, if at all, honestly. Okay, Spirit, that's too many cards. Yeah, I'm getting it might be a Libra. And then I had the law enforcement card come up. I don't know if maybe it's a family member or a friend or somebody in law enforcement with the first, middle, last initial Y. Yeah, they're not very, whoever this is, they're not being very kind. Maybe this has to do with like the root issue associated with why you're feeling, some of this limiting energy, maybe an experience you had that created some core beliefs or some fear or some doubt. We're not going to go deep into that energy, Spirit. We just want to hear more about what the collective can do to help themselves. Yeah, I have a Virgo coming up here. Maybe you're a Virgo, or maybe somebody associated with this is a Virgo. Anything else? Yeah, clean and clear your energy. Tap in, tune in. Be the change you wish to see. Somebody with the first, middle, or last initial R. Anything else, Spirit? Yeah, that might... Oh, we got one more here. Yeah, you're being encouraged. If this was a situation from your past that created anger for you, definitely to release and forgive. And please remember, guys, forgiveness is not even so much about the other person as it is for you, because everything that you feel, you are feeling within yourself. The other person isn't feeling it for you, and you are not feeling that externally. It is within you. So when we hold strong emotions like anger and we just hold them, we start to notice like an actual shift in our body, the way we feel. It can even affect our health and wellness. So you're being encouraged here to release whatever this is and to forgive the person, forgive yourself, whatever it is that's holding you back from releasing this. And this is definitely going to help you with this energy of fear and doubt. I don't see anything else here. Let's just double check and see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much the end of the reading. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else coming out, guys. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to wrap the reading there. I think there's a lot of good information here. So the message generally, just to kind of wrap everything up, talking about our emotions or our emotional centers being like portals. What are you moving in and out of that portal? So first of all, being aware of what's coming in and what's going out. After you identify it, if you notice that there are energies of fear and doubt, really connecting with how does that energy feel when it is coming in or out of my different energy centers. So root chakra all the way up to crown chakra. understanding how you're feeling physically, emotionally, and then doing the work to help yourself move through whatever those emotions, feelings of fear and doubt are connected with. And some suggestions that came up here today: sitting in meditation, tapping and tuning into your higher self or higher frequency, releasing and forgiving, moving away from toxic relationships, friendships, and interactions that have not historically served you, or that might be feeling like an energy draining situation. So not dealing with situations that are not appropriate for you. Tuning in, tapping in, clearing your energy, getting near water, consistent self-care, understanding the deeper meaning behind why an emotion or a thought or a belief keeps coming up. And when you all are doing these things, whoever this message is connecting with, we have some beautiful energy coming in here. New relationships, whether they are romantic, friendship, soul tribe. We have wealth and finance coming in, general abundance, and an opportunity to really step on your path in an authentic manner, which will feel way better. It's going to feel like a weight lifted off of your shoulders. So you're being encouraged to do this work here and move through this energy, because everything that you want is right here for you. You just need to be able to open up and see it. Okay, guys, so that's what I have for you today. Thank you so much for being here with me in the space. I will definitely be dropping another reading this weekend. If you have any questions or would like a personal reading, feel free to email me. That email is in the description. And definitely, if you have comments about the reading or areas where this connected for you, excuse me, also feel free to leave that information in the description. But other than that, I hope you are having a beautiful morning, evening, afternoon, whatever time of day you are listening to this message. This is your girl Ora-gen, and this is the Ora-gen channel. I want to thank you for being here. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay, guys, thanks a lot. Bye-bye.